Three, two, one. All right, welcome everybody to Rolling on Three, a podcast for three wheelers, for all Can-Am Ryker owners, Spyder, slingshots, Vanderhalls, whatever you're rolling with on three wheels. This is the show for you. Today, I'm gonna welcome Cee and Dee from their YouTube channel, Cee Dee Delight, out of Raleigh, North Carolina. Thank you guys for being on the show.
Hey, glad to be here.
Thank you for having us.
I got two people on the show for people who are not watching, who are just listening on the podcast. So I'll just throw out the questions. Whoever wants to answer. I always start off the show with what you're rolling on. So whoever wants to go first, go first. It's usually the woman, so I let the woman go first.
Yes, I'm rolling on a 2020 Can-Am Ryker 900 Ace, and I love it.
That's extra. That's extra stuff. I'm riding a 2010 Spyder RT.
Okay. And tell me, where did you get these vehicles from?
A dealership an hour from us, Brewer Cycles.
Okay.
A dealership, yeah.
In Henderson, North Carolina.
Okay.
They're really, really good people to work with. At least that's been our experience.
That's good. So you didn't have a problem. Everything was an easy buy. The dealer, no problems. No, I don't have it. Come back later. Nothing like that.
No.
Nothing like that.
Mine was used. So mine was sitting there in the used area, and hers was brand at the box. So when she bought hers, they had to put us together.
Yeah.
They like come back in 2 days. We had to put together. But yeah, the only issue was they're an hour away, and it's an hour drive, man. That's a long way to ride out to get some.
It is. But so y'all bought them together. So you bought your used and her brand new. All right. So you didn't get
a month apart. Well, about a month apart.
Yeah, we were about a month apart. He got his in January, and then I picked mine up in February. So we already had, the two-wheel motorcycles before. Then I had a 2005 Kawasaki.
That was my next question, but go ahead. It's your show. Go ahead. Tell me all about it. I was going to ask anyway, so go ahead.
Sorry, I jumped the gun.
Take over the gun. Okay.
We had our motorcycles before, and I think I started riding in 2001. And so I've had the Ninja 250 is what I started on, then upgraded to the Cow 600 ZZR.
Okay.
Stayed with that for like 15 years.
Speed demon.
Yeah, in the wrist and the foot.
Oh man.
So and then after that, transitioning to the Ryker.
Oh, I got a real rider on here. What about you, sir?
Well, she grew up living by her dad had a gold wing, so she was a bike family.
Oh, okay.
I didn't come from my bike family, and when she got her first bike, I didn't care. It wasn't my thing. And then one day, she left the house, and I went outside, and I sat her 250. This is stupid, man. Two wheels. This is stupid. And I sat down, and it got me. Just this. I don't know what happened. And I think I was turning 30, and I was sitting at work. And at that point, I had a helmet and gloves. All I had, helmet and gloves.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you need to start with. And a bike. I mean,
well, I had no bike yet. So I was sitting home. Can I ride your bike, baby, please? Can I ride? I was at work sitting there with bike magazines here. I said, I'm sick and tired of not having a bike. And I called and said, hey, I'm buying a bike. She said, wait. I said, right now. I'm leaving right now. I'm leaving work. I'm going to find a bike right now. She said, I want to go. Well, come on then. So I left, went down to the bike place. I said, hey, guy, I'm on my lunch break. I ain't got a lot of time. I need a bike. It was what I said, I ain't got time. And I pointed to the first bike I saw. Give me that bike right there. It was a Suzuki SB1000S.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I knew it was an orange bike. So I really bought it with no knowledge of what kind, nothing.
A 1000, that's a lot to jump on right away, man.
I know that. So I bought the bike, went home, came back Saturday to pick it up. I was like, so man, so how we getting the bike home? Well, sir, you gonna ride it? Ride it? What? No, bro. Y'all deliver like Domino's or something? He's like, no, man. Here your keys. Handle that.
No, one down, four up, man. That's it.
I was not ready. And it was a lot of. I went home. I think it was a third or fourth gear. I was locked up. I didn't know what to do. There's cars going. I was flying. I was like, what in the world? What am I doing? So But yeah, but we rolled out since then. We ride what 13, 14 years now.
15.
Well, that I have to say is the best answer to the question I never got to ask. Did you ride before? That has to be one of the best out of all my pocket. That was the best. I have to say.
Awesome.
We won a prize.
That was great. So, why did you switch from the 2 to the 3?
Well, I switched because I got tired of leaning forward. I'm short. I'm five,
Uh,
5'1", and so I always had that. Even though my bike was technically a sport tour, I always had that forward lean on it. And I wasn't riding it as much because you get on it and you don't ride it a lot. And when I get off, I'm sore.
yeah,
I'm all sore on my neck, and it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and a short legs because I never could put my feet flat on the ground.
Okay.
So every time I rode my motorcycle, there was always a little fear of falling over, falling off, stopping on a hill, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we have been looking at the Spyders and for years. A
Same
long
with me.
time. Yeah, and we always
Yeah.
say, when we got older, that's something we're gonna transition into. And so we reached that point where we got
That's
older.
why I did it too. But go ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got to that age point. It was like, okay, maybe we should think about getting a Spyder now. And just the fact that they came out for me with the Ryker and it was a good price point. I said, well, I guess it's time to make the move.
And it fits your body.
And it fits perfectly. Yeah.
She sat on it in the store and she was done. She was like, I'm done. This is it for me.
Yeah.
She loves that bike, man. I mean, like no other. They should pay money.
That's awesome, man. I mean, I was the same way. I did the same thing, price point, looking at Spyders and getting off it. When I was riding 2 wheels, there was no video and GoPro. So
yeah.
all the wild stuff I did is non-traceable right
There you go. Hey, no proof. Didn't happen.
So, those days are way far behind me. So now I just sat back and said, yeah, you know what? This is nice. I'll get on the 3 and chill. But I like that. So tell me why now did you throw it all on YouTube? What was that about?
Well, I've always had a channel. I think I started my YouTube channel in 2014, just doing.
I noticed that when I was doing some research.
Yeah, little eyes,
cooking,
violin, whatever. So, just to put stuff out there. Most of it was just to have something available. Hopefully YouTube will still be around where, my grandkids could see it or something like that. That's the hope, right? But once I got the Ryker, I was like, well, this would be great content. It'd just be fun to have it available. And it's fun to make the information available for other people if they're thinking about, getting a Ryker or in his case, getting a Spyder.
Right.
So that's why I started putting it up there.
And we had been doing some good bike trips. Like we went to Deals Gap 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Twice on our bikes, on our sport bikes. So that was 8 hours on sport bikes, carrying luggage on your back. I mean, so we had been doing trips, and I said, we don't capture anything. No one can see the fun we had. So we went this year. So we got to record it. We have to have proof. People can see how it was. But plus, but see, she's a hardcore rider. I'm a tourer. I'm looking around. I'm drinking Kool-Aid and I ride. I'm the old guy on the bike.
Well, you can get a lot of that done on 3 wheels. You can do a little bit of both.
So much. Oh, and so look, I tell her now, I'm the old guy. I'm riding with my radio real loud, playing James Brown. I'm leaning back in the seat. I'm like, hey, go ahead down the road. I'll catch you later. I don't want to be seen.
So let me tell you, ask you, living out in Raleigh, riding. Tell me about the neighborhood, what's going on, the bike life out there. Just kick it to me.
Well, there's a lot of sport bikes out here. Well, here in Raleigh, we have a large sport bike community and a very large Harley community. We have Ray Price Harley that's in Raleigh, big Harley dealership. And
T-Power Sports.
And T-Power Sports. But like the Harley groups out here, they ride every weekend. They have like weekly ride every Thursday and Saturday or Sunday. They'll have, hey, we're riding from Raleigh to Myrtle Beach, Raleigh to the mountains, Raleigh to south of the border. And I mean, we went one time, there were like 40 bikes out there. All Harleys, but they work with everybody. And then the sport bike community, same thing. They ride out every weekend. They're a little more spirited. they're trying to get down there and move a little bit. So depending on your age and your insurance level, you pick your poison. But
right.
it's a big bike area down here. Because from Raleigh, you can go 2 hours to the beach, or 2.5 to the mountains. So depending on what you want to do, if you want to go curve 2 mountains, 2 hours away, and you can curve all day in the mountains. You want to go cruise at the beach, 2 hours to the east. So it's a good mix here of bikes and styles. But yeah, Raleigh is very bike friendly. A lot of people here. We have 540, which is a giant racetrack. It's a giant loop around the whole city. Speed limit is 70. Minimum. So minimum.
I get it. I get it.
It's a good area.
Oh, that's cool, man. That people want to know that. So I was looking at your channel and I saw you had a recall.
Yes.
You got that taken care of. Did you have any more problems after that?
So far, no problems. And I didn't have any, I never noticed any problems before because I was checking, the ring before I would ever get on my Ryker. So I never saw mine, that little red ring come off. But of course, I'm going to just take it in anyway so they can do what they need to do. And so far, I haven't had any issues.
That's good. That's great. That's great.
Got me in and out really like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, I had to drive an hour
to get
there, but they got me in and out in 30 minutes.
Well, out here in New York, my recall, it took me a month to get an appointment.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's only 2 authorized where I'm at, Can-Am dealers, and they're far apart. And when you need something done, then that's why I started just doing all my own work, because I was like, I'm not gonna wait. So
yeah.
But I'm glad it worked out pretty good for you. So now you got to talk about all the modifications you put on that.
Right? Man, woo, girl.
Both of you guys.
Who got our money?
Sling mods.
No, whoa. Sling mods. I'm gonna bleep that out. They are not. They're not sponsoring.
Okay, got it.
Until they give me a sponsor, we could do s.com.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, I got you.
So yeah, tell me about that. What you did.
Yeah, I have let's see.
Saddlebags.
We got some saddlebags.
Okay.
Saddlebag set on. Got that right before the trip to the Dragon, Deals Gap.
Backrest.
Yes, the backrest. Put that on a couple of weeks ago. Love it. Very comfortable. I got the second passenger seat. That was one of the first things I got when I purchased my Ryker. Also had the USB charging ports up there in the front. And
phone holder.
Oh yeah.
Cup holder.
Ramball phone holder. It's just little small stuff. A little thing on the side to hold my cup, my coffee when I'm riding, or some cold water.
Parking brake lock.
Parking brake lock, got that. And
the stuff for your fog lights in the front.
Yeah, I got fog lights from another place.
Some people.
And and when I purchased the Ryker, I got the windshield because you have to purchase that. So the standard windshield.
Oh, you bought the standard windshield.
Yes.
I bought the windshield too. I mean, well, I bought aftermarket, and that's probably my best modification besides all the other thousands of dollars I spent on my bike.
What else? That's it, right?
You bought extra front panels. We painted one set.
Oh yeah, because I actually had messed up the little side panel. Don't ever drop any of that crazy glue stuff on your Ryker panels. It will mess up the finish.
It destroy the finish.
And I'm the person where, dang, I can't deal with this mark. I can see it. Nobody else probably could have saw it.
No one in the planet could see that mark.
So
no one.
I purchased another set. I said, okay, I have back the original set. And so the set that got messed up, I actually spray painted it like a glittery silver look to it. So
okay, that's cool.
It works out. And I'm probably gonna change up some stuff. Oh, and I also got those little vinyl stickers you can put in the front vent.
I
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I got that.
It's that wheel caps, the inside. The
also for the wheel rim.
Okay. For the rust, to cover up the rust look.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no, no, not the center, not the hubcap.
Oh, okay.
No, just the kind that fit along the ring.
No,
They're
you
the
did.
vinyls.
You get that too on the inside of your wheels for the ruts. You did get that.
Oh, that's on the back side. That's on the.
I'm smart too.
It's called a cap hub, but you put it on actually the back side.
Yes.
People were saying it should have came with the Ryker, but I didn't have any. And actually, when I put it up there, I'm like, what does it do? I think it pretty much protects that rubber grommet or seal. That's all I can see that it does, because you still can actually go through the actual axle hole. So, but I think that's it. That's more than enough. Now I wouldn't mind getting an exhaust, but
I'll tell you, I got the exhaust, and it's you have to be ready to tolerate it. It's not like a bike because there's no downshift. So the faster you go, the louder the exhaust is gonna get. So,
okay.
Oh.
So it's gonna you'll invest in some earplugs, because I was good, but I didn't like that lawnmower sound that the Ryker came with. So I went and bought me something, and it's like, yeah, it's drilling. So I said, now I'm riding with earplugs, no music, but it's loud coming down the block.
I didn't know that.
Okay, and I was wondering that, so that's why I was just kind of a little hesitant, and I said, okay, I got to do more research, because I don't know how long I want to be exposed to that new sound.
There's a few out there with some nice sounds. I mean, I've heard mine's is Spyder One Attitude, and I've heard the brothers, and the guy who has the brothers exhaust told me the thing. His is more like a hum, mine's is more like a drill, going through. So I mean, but he says, I guess it all depends on your helmet and what you tolerate. But remember, you're sitting very close to that muffler, and you're gonna hear it. So if you want the loud pipe, go for it. But I'm just giving you a warning.
I appreciate that.
She wants it. She wants it.
Get it, man. Spend the money. I put up a video where I put every single mod that I put up to that day of the video. I probably added like 5 more after that, but I think since I started, I'm probably already like 3,000 in mods.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's I'm trying to stop, but out here in New York, you have a winter season, so there's no riding. So you get bored, and then you buy stuff, and then you go in the garage, and then you start working on it, and then it just becomes an addicting thing. But yeah, I'm trying to stem away from being addicted to shopping online.
Yes.
Do you buy gear as well for your bike, like special bike clothes and whatnot, and jackets, pants, all that, or
Well, I was a guy who rode with the minimum stuff. I was back when I rode, I didn't care, so it was a tank top and a helmet and gloves if I had them handy or not. And then later, after a few bumps and bruises and a couple of road rash, you said, you know what, I'm gonna buy a jacket. And then you buy a jacket, and then you be like, I'm gonna get me some armored pants, and so. But on the Ryker, I don't use it. I just really much in the summertime, I'll use a vest and the gloves and the full face helmet from now on, no half helmet. And when it gets a little cold, I'll probably use the pants. But right now, our season, we're dropping below 50 out here now, and that's my tolerance level for riding. So God bless the ones who do, but I'm gonna sit in my car and turn on my heat. So I'll wait till the first day everybody's nice. I like nice weather to ride, So you guys riding with like a group, or y'all riding solo? What are y'all doing?
Most times we ride solo. Just she and I ride together. I got a couple of friends that ride Harleys and whatnot. Her cousin has a sport bike, so we try to get up when we can. But most days, I'll get off work. She'll get off work. We'll feed the kids. Like, hey, let's ride, and we'll take off.
Yeah.
And we'll ride. It could be to the grocery store, to the mall. We don't care. Country roads, but I have more fun with her. I have more fun watching her ride. Getting it like, oh, she gone again. I'll catch you down the road. I'll catch you later. I say, I'm not quick, but I'm fast. But eventually, I get you. It may take a little minute.
All right, that's cool, man. I appreciate that. I could appreciate watching a woman ride by on a bike, man. I understand that.
Yeah, I mean, hey, for a long time, when she rode and I didn't, like, where you wife at? On her bike, on her what? Yeah, hey, she ride. I'm in the van with the kids. We good. I'm in the minivan beeping,
He's a good man. He's a good man.
If she had joined all female bike club back in the day.
Oh, okay.
And all the men were in the SUVs behind the wires, like they riding, we in a car. That's all. But
That's good. Nah, I mean that's great that you was a avid rider. I mean, when I was riding back in the days, I didn't join anything. I was just pretty much wherever I saw the group, I just got in. I didn't join any club or anything like that. But as times change, as work changes, life changes. I had the same thing: married, kids, bike in the shelf, and let me tell you, that bike is still sitting in the garage. And I'm still being told, "You gonna get rid of that yet?" And I'm like, "Well, I got such an attachment to it,
Yes.
You're gonna get there ain't no more room. There's no more room for bikes in here, but I'm like, yeah. Maybe next year if I get somebody to sell it. Yeah, nobody wants to buy it because I'm not putting the for sale sign on it yet, right? Don't worry, she don't watch my videos though.
That was a big change with the three wheelers. They're so much wider than the sport bikes.
Yes.
Like my bike is about 5 feet wide.
Really?
So parking it in my garage, that took a minute to figure out. It took us a minute to coordinate her car, both bikes, and then all other stuff in there to figure out how can we fit all this machinery in there. Took a while.
No, you're right, because it's different even with me, because as she knows, lane splitting on a bike is what you do. And now when you're on the Ryker, it's like, oh,
nope.
And I don't know how the situation is out there, but we have so much traffic here. So
Yeah.
It's not, you can't even open up. It's either a red light or traffic or the highway's messed up. And it's just like, when you're gonna ride, 6 in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, you can't get that freedom unless find a weekend where you could break out and head far up. But I don't know how it is down there with you guys.
Well, Raleigh can get real thick in traffic, but with Raleigh, the opposite. If you go 15 minutes to the side, you'll find a country road anywhere.
Okay.
But you maybe a couple cows, and you can go. You can get down the house. Most of our rides are country roads.
Yeah.
Where there's no one out there. Begin the occasional cow or donkey, and you can get it all day. And not be in Raleigh, because Raleigh, you try and get cars and tickets. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, it sounds like the same thing for us too. But do you see like a lot of bikers out? I mean, Can-Ams out there? Like if you're going riding, do you see like, a whole group going by? Or?
I have not seen a whole, I know there is a group in Raleigh in this area.
For Rikers or what?
For, I think Rikers, at least, Rikers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for Rikers. I don't know the name of the group, but they're on Facebook. And, but I've never been out where I've seen them, and I've never, and whenever they go hang out, I'm always got something else to do, because, they're pretty open. You come and join, send a message or something like that. But I think I've been riding, since I've purchased my Ryker in February, I think I may have seen a total of 3 people
out in the world
on actual Rykers in my area, Raleigh.
Wow.
It's just a matter of timing or whatever.
But you're right, because it's not unheard of, because I did a podcast for a guy in West Kentucky, and he was the first guy out there with one.
Wow.
And I actually did one on a guy from, where was he? He was overseas. I can't remember exactly where, but I think he was one of the first guys to get him in his country. Like, well, his part of his area of the country that, But so.
Because here we have 2 dealerships that will sell the Ryker. One in Raleigh, Team Power Sports, and then one in Henderson. So they're selling them in those 2 locations, but people may come from Charlotte, they may come from Virginia to buy it. So
okay,
I don't know where they go to. I've seen No Rikers. I've never seen any Rikers
Okay.
besides you. Never on the road, but they're selling somewhere.
They're selling out. Like
Yeah,
crazy because people will tell you they'll go to the dealership and they'll be like sold out. Get
yeah.
on a waiting list. So I know they're somewhere. I just don't know where they're at.
There's somewhere out there.
But when we have the big rides out here in New York, then you'll see about 300 of them easy.
I've
Yeah.
seen those on YouTube.
Yeah,
That was outstanding.
I just put out the last big ride we did for was it breast cancer? It was it breast cancer or 9/11,
Okay.
and we probably had it probably was about 300 bikes, and
Good gracious.
it was everything, and it was everything, every type of color, anything on three wheels showed up that day. It was I never saw so many Rikers doing that.
Wow, that's
That
awesome.
sounds awesome. Sounds fun.
The designs is crazy. I mean, you can check it out. I put up some videos where guys did some really really nice paint, nice wraps, nice light jobs. Just they really put some money in it.
Rikers are almost made to be customized.
Yeah.
Those bikes, I mean, online from the wheels to the paint to the lights, it's amazing what folks can do with those things. It's amazing.
No, it is amazing. I mean, it's the things you could change is just endless, and I think that's the problem I'm having because
It's endless.
I just can't stop, man. I'm like, oh man, don't keep, these companies keeps pushing something out and they're on my feed and I'll be like, oh man, are you kidding me?
I
They
need
just
that
got
now.
something- Oh man, these guys are killing me over there. Great bunch of guys though. I mean, they'll help you with anything. So, I don't have a problem with them. They got some nice product, and I'm hoping to see other people start making their own products to start, spreading out the market a little more.
Yeah.
So tell me, man, how many miles you got on your Spyder right now? Well, how many miles did you put on your Spyder? How about that?
I think I got it with about, I think 7 or 8 when I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm hitting like 11 or 12. So about 4,000 this year on it.
Okay, that's good riding. That's real good riding.
Yeah, I want to do more touring. I want to do some long rides, some really serious, see you in a couple of days, honey, I'm out, That's what I
Those
want.
are nice. Those are nice. How about you? How many on the Ryker?
I think I'm at like 4,000, 4,100,
Yeah.
something like that.
That's
Yeah.
good miles. Do you think that you will be able to do long distance on the Ryker? Because I did about an hour, and
Man, I already put 10 hours in a trip.
10
You
hours
did?
straight.
10 hours straight.
was it comfortable? Because I didn't.
Comfortable. I was comfortable. Remember, I'm 5'1",
All right.
so I'm short, but it was very comfortable. I didn't have any problems whatsoever. And
Really, because I did an hour. Well, maybe it's just the potholes that I have to go through
Yeah.
all over New York.
okay.
But yeah, I did about an hour and a half. I took it to, and I was like, oh man, I got to get a comfort seat. But before I do that, I was like, I'm not gonna spend a comfort seat. I'm gonna find a guy to make me a custom comfort seat. So
Okay.
I'm gonna actually tear the seats off and send them to a company. And
Oh.
Okay.
yeah, I
Okay.
want to get branded and everything. So
I'm gonna
but
look
if you
for
say,
that. Yeah.
oh yeah, that video will come out. Trust me. Yeah, I put everything on the right on video. I mean, I can't recall how many videos I have up now, but I just go right outside and anything I do to the thing, I just record it. But that's good mileage though.
Yeah, it was 10 hours. It rained 3 times.
Yeah.
Wow. Where were you headed?
We were coming back from the mountains.
So we
Okay.
had went to Robbinsville, North Carolina to ride the Dragon at Dill's Gap. And so we were on our way back home. And that was like 10 hours. And, we hit some rain. And what month was it? It was July.
It was July.
It was in the heat of July.
Ooh.
Hit some rain and stuff. But I didn't have a problem whatsoever. I had so much fun. I'm looking forward to doing it again.
That's cool, man. That's a nice adventure. Did you film it? The first one, the ride up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
four
I
videos,
think
right?
it's 4 videos.
Okay.
Yeah, my channel.
Yeah, see, we did it a couple years ago on our sport bikes.
Mhm.
We got his Gold Wing, and when we got there, she crashed. I mean, she was like, "I'm off this bike. Give me the bed. I'm done." She was like, she was exhausted.
I was a mess.
Mm.
And that same ride on that Ryker, she's like, "Oh, I'm good. Let's go." And she was like, "Who is this girl? Who are you?"
And I'm not normally much of a talker, but I talked the whole way.
Man, my
and
ear
the
was
whole
blowing
way
up.
back.
I was like, I get my podcast ready to go, but I can't get the podcast because we're talking so much here. I was like, because normally I talk all the time. She's like, well, get your radio together, get the podcast because we ain't talking. Cool with me. I got 8 hours of podcast. And 8 hours later, wow, we still talking because she was just so happy. You see me riding? It feels good. Watch me curve. Where you at? Can you keep up? Like, no, I can keep up.
I'm scared of y'all, man. I'm scared of her, man. I thought I was a demon, but man, you know,
No, look, when we go out
like that.
when we go out, I'm the hauler. So I got a trailer behind my Can-Am.
Well, you got the big boy. You got the big.
So I got the cooler, I got the clothes, I got extra jacket, helmets. I'm carrying all this extra weight.
And she gone.
She's like, keep up. How can I? My bike is 1,000 pounds. I'm pulling 10,000 behind me. I'm an 18-wheeler. I can't do it, you know.
That's crazy. That's awesome. That is awesome. So, you know what? Before I wrap everything up, because, you know, people's attention span to YouTube is like 33 seconds, and then my algorithms get all messed up. It's weird. I don't know. I don't care. So I'll throw it to you first, sir. One sentence. Why do you like the Spyder?
It makes riding very comfortable.
That's it. Stop. You, ma'am, why do you like the Ryker?
It's my wind therapy.
I like that.
What?
I like that.
Come on.
That was good. That was good. Actually, that's going to be my new segment on the podcast. That's why I threw it out there. So you're the first ones to get that part of the segment, because I'll be condensing those into a bunch of little videos. But tell the people if you got any adventures coming up.
In adventures, sure. In the future, we're going to probably take another trip to the Dragon and Dills Gap. We're going to try to hit some beaches and get some shots of that.
The beaches.
Okay. All right. That's going to be nice. Okay,
I want to do a lighthouse tour.
Oh, okay.
Up the coast of North Carolina, hit all the lighthouses, all in the road there. So
that'll be something to see. That's something to see. All right. So, you know, I'll give you a chance to wrap everything up. We're going to close out the show, but, you know, for all the people who are not watching, just listening, this is Cee Dee Light YouTube channel, Cee Dee Light Light YouTube channel. Do you guys got an Instagram or Facebook or anything you want to tell them?
No.
Not yet.
Okay, so only on YouTube that you can see them. All right, that's great. I'm Keith Hammer. This is the podcast Rolling on 3, streaming on all platforms now. You can check this out on YouTube. It's right now it's La Love Rod Full, but I will be rebranding the channel to Rolling on 3. My Instagram is Shadow Black Ryker. I keep forgetting everything. I got so much going on. I have a Twitter page that I also will be rebranding to Rolling on 3. So my original Twitter page is Serving Warrants. If you want to look it up, ask me questions to see all the stuff that's going on in New York, what I do with my Ryker, and all the stuff that I'm into. Cee Dee, thank you for being on the show. Y'all were great. I can't wait to have you back after you make all those big rides, and we're going to talk about that, show some clips. You were great guests.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on the show. Everybody watch, like, subscribe. Watch, like, subscribe to Cee Dee Delight on their YouTube channel. Let's grow this YouTube community and this 3-wheel community up. Thanks a lot, guys, again, and I'll be talking to you soon.
All right.
Thank you.
Be blessed. Bye.
Pause this video.